Here's to veterans from Jack Benny with Murray Livingston, Dennis Day, Rochester, Phil Harris in the orchestra, and yours truly, Don Wilson. Here's to veterans, a fast-moving quarter hour of entertainment and helpful information brought to you transcribed by the top-flight talent of radio in cooperation with the Veterans Administration. Dedicated to the citizens who served in our armed forces, now working shoulder to shoulder with their fellow Americans to make a stronger and better America for all of us. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go out to Jack Benny's home in Beverly Hills, where we find Jack trying to fix his broken phonograph.
Hand me the screwdriver, Rochester. I want to tighten the last screw on this phonograph.
Here you are.
There. That ought to fix it. I'll turn it on. That was too fast.
What record was that?
Bing Crosby singing White Christmas.
It sounded more like F.E. Boone singing Mother McCree.
Yeah, I can't understand what's wrong with this phonograph. It's never given me trouble before.
Well, boss, maybe if I took this and...
Oh, Rochester, now look what you've done. You've knocked the horn off. And you tipped over the dog, too. This is Be Kind to Animals Week.
I'm sorry, boss. Let's take another look at the motor and see what's wrong.
Okay. Hey, wait a minute. Here's a loose wire, and I see where it's supposed to go. I'll just take it and plug it in. Pull out the plug! Pull out the plug! Wow, what a shock. It was enough to make my hair stand on end.
You want me to go in your room and see?
You don't have to. I'm wearing it. The show won't be as short as you think. Now, there's the wires fixed. Now, let's try some other... Let's try some other records. Let's try some other record. What have we got in that album?
Let me see. I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles, Dardanella, The Sheik of Araby, I Found $1 Million
Whoops.
Baby.
Oh.
Keep the home fires burning, Katie, and after the ball is over.
No, I don't want to spoil those. Play some of the old ones. Go ahead.
Boss, any records older than these are on cylinders.
Put some of these on. I want to try it out.
Yes, sir. Shall we put in a new needle?
No, Roger. The needle we have was guaranteed to play 1,000 records. We've only used it 873 times.
What a memory.
Memory nothing. Count the notches in the side of the phonograph. Now, let's turn it on and see if the record changer is working there.
Yes.
Rochester, what's happened? Why is the phonograph throwing the records up in the air?
We never should have fixed it with those parts out of the toaster.
You know, veterans, not so long ago, my friend Irving Berlin wrote a song called There's No Business Like Show Business. And as far as I'm concerned, he's right. That's my life. But maybe that's not the business you're interested in. So take a look around. You'll find opportunities in every part of the USA for the ambitious veteran who's ready to put experience, hard work, and a sufficient amount of capital into a business of his own. If you have the ambition and the experience, then the place to get the capital is through a loan from your bank or other lending institutions. The law does not allow the Veterans Administration to lend you a dime, but the VA can guarantee or insure the loan you get from your bank. I'll be back a little later with a lowdown on how you veterans can use your VA loan guarantee privilege to best advantage.
And now back to Jack's home in Beverly Hills. Mary has just arrived.
Jack, what's going on here?
Rochester and I fixed the phonograph.
Again? Why don't you get rid of that old thing and buy a new one?
Mary, this phonograph isn't so old.
Go on. Edison's fingerprints are still on it.
What?
And she means Edison, the boy.
Look, Mary, the phonograph works all right now. I mean, I not only fixed it, but I modernized it and brought it right up to date.
I'll bet you did.
Well, if you don't believe it, try it yourself.
All right. You got 2 nickels for a dime?
Oh, Mary, put in the dime. Be a sport. No, it plays 3 records that way.
If you put in a quarter, you get a sandwich, a cup of coffee, and a dive to the movie star's home.
We haven't perfected that yet. Go ahead, Mary, put in the dime.
I'll take your word for it. Say, Jack, am I the first one here for rehearsal?
Yeah, but the others will be here pretty soon. By the way, Mary, I haven't seen you in a couple of days. What's new?
Oh, nothing much. Oh, I got a letter from Mama yesterday.
A letter from your mother? Well, what does the happy Chandler of Plainfield have to say?
I'll read it to you.
Go ahead.
My darling daughter, Mary, just a few lines to let you know that we are all well and hope you are the same. We've been very busy with the spring planting. Your sister Babe helped Papa with the plowing. She did a swell job, but I'll be glad when the horse gets better.
Mary, your sister Babe pulled the plow?
Sure, Jack. She's as strong as a horse.
Yes, and when you put a straw hat on her, you can't...
Jack, please.
Excuse me, go ahead with the letter.
Your father's lodge held their annual celebration last Saturday night. Your father was the guest of honor, and every time he stood up to make his speech, he banged his head.
Banged his head?
He kept complaining that the ceiling was too low. It wasn't until the party was half over that he found out he was under the table.
Oh.
So, he made his speech to 3 cockroaches and a midget who'd come in out of the rain.
Your mother's a regular Milton Berle.
Well, that's about all the news, Mary, so we'll close with love and kisses from your mother, Hopalong Livingston.
What a letter. You know, Mary, I can't understand your mother.
Oh, Jack, there's nothing wrong with Mama.
Maybe not, but I wouldn't be married to her for $1 million.
Whoop!
Mary, you too?
Yeah, it must be contagious.
Yeah. Hey, that must be some of the gang. Come in! Well, it's Dennis.
Where?
It's you. It's you. Come on in. Hello, kid.
Hello, Mr. Benny. Hello, Mary.
How are you, Dennis?
Fine. Gee, it sure is hot out.
Well, it certainly is.
This morning, my uncle fried an egg on the sidewalk.
He did?
Yeah, yesterday he fried an egg on the sidewalk, too.
No kidding.
Yeah. You know where you can find an apartment?
Oh, so that's the reason. Gee, I feel sorry for your uncle.
Yeah, so do I. He likes his eggs boiled.
Oh, fine.
Dennis, it's really a shame that your uncle has to live out on the street.
Yeah, what a place to spend a honeymoon.
All right. Now, look, Dennis, the scripts aren't here yet, so we can run over your song before rehearsal. What number are you going to do?
Well, I made a record of a new song, and I brought it with me. Would you like to hear it?
Sure, kid, sure. Put it on the phonograph.
Okay. Is this deductible for my income tax?
Oh, sure. It's a business expense, you know. Now, go ahead. Turn it on.
Okay.
Jack, what are you doing with that knife?
I'm putting another notch on the side of the phonograph. Come on, kid. Let's hear the song.
When am I gonna kiss you good morning? Just like I kissed you good night. How can it be a beautiful morning if you are not in my sight? I'm not the kind who goes for all those hit-and-run kisses. I won't be satisfied until we're Mr. and Mrs. When am I gonna kiss you good morning, just like I kiss you good night? I'd like to kiss you good morning, just like I kiss you good night. When can I put the ring on your finger? When will we do it upright? We hide away in some cafe, the candlelight's bewitching. I'd rather have those ham and eggs in our little kitchen. But when am I gonna kiss you good morning, just like I kiss you good night?
A while ago, I promised to pass on some good, sensible advice from your Veterans Administration to you veterans who may be planning to go into business for yourself. Your best and biggest business asset is yourself, your own character, your business judgment, the amount of experience you bring to the venture you have in mind. These are the things your banker will want to know about when you go to arrange your loan. So first, know your business. Second, make sure your plans are sound and workable. Third, make sure the amount of your loan is enough for the full needs of your business venture. If your banker okays the deal, chances are the Veterans Administration will come through with a loan guarantee. But remember, the place to get your loan is the bank, not the Veterans Administration. Your bank or other lending institution will handle all the details. If you're not yet ready to go ahead and you're in need of friendly advice, help, or information, talk your proposition over with your hometown businessmen or bankers.
And that's the Here's to Veterans tribute from Jack Benny with Mary Livingston, Dennis Day, Rochester, Phil Harris in the orchestra, and yours truly, Don Wilson, who, with our sponsors and the American Federation of Radio Artists, the American Federation of Musicians, the Advertising Council, and this station, have donated their services and time to the Veterans Administration in the public interest. Tune in again for another star-studded Here's to Veterans show. And veterans, for advice and help with your insurance, education, loans, medical care, and other benefits, write or visit your nearest Veterans Administration office. Remember, a well-adjusted veteran means a happier and more prosperous America. And now, a word from your local announcer.